On August 16th, just after 7 p.m., officers from the Louisville Metro Police Department were dispatched to a two-story house in the 1700 block of Bowling Avenue after multiple neighbors called 911 reporting a woman screaming for help. When officers arrived, they could hear the screams immediately. From the street, they could see an adult woman at a second-story window, visibly distressed and calling out for assistance. The officers moved quickly to the front door, attempting forced entry, but the door was barricaded from the inside and wouldn't budge. Bodycam footage shows officers retrieving a ladder from a nearby location and positioning it beneath the second-floor window.
Which window should kick out? Where you see a ladder at?
I got a ladder. The ladder was on the side.
One by one, they climbed up and entered the residence through the window. On the floor of an upstairs room, officers discovered the woman chained to the ground.
He did what? Is he Hispanic?
A heavy metal chain was wrapped tightly around her neck, secured with a master lock, and bolted directly into the floor with screws. Nearby, officers located a hatchet inside the home. With no time to wait for specialized equipment, they immediately began striking the chain and lock, working to free her while keeping her calm.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
After several attempts, officers were able to break the restraint and remove the chain. The woman was carried from the house and transferred to Louisville Metro EMS and the Louisville Fire Department, who treated her at the scene before transporting her for further medical care. Detectives from the department's domestic violence unit began working the case immediately. 2 days later, police arrested the suspected offender connected to the incident. On May 24, 2023, in Lowndes County, Georgia, a sheriff's deputy was responding to a traffic crash along Highway 84. Bodycam footage shows the deputy standing near the scene while a tow truck is positioned along the roadway, partially blocking a lane as crews work to clear the crash. Without warning, a vehicle appears in the distance, moving fast. The car does not slow down, and in a split second, the vehicle slams into the back of the tow truck. The deputy immediately sprints toward the wreckage as another deputy is struck by flying debris from the crash. Despite being hit, she remains conscious and is later transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the vehicle is identified as a 21-year-old woman from Tallahassee, Florida. Against the odds, she survives. Emergency responders extract her from the vehicle and rush her to the hospital, where she is treated for serious injuries. Authorities later confirm she is in stable condition and continues recovering. The body cam footage captures just how quickly a routine roadside response can turn catastrophic, with no time for officers or drivers to react. On February 4, 2021, Officer Darian Jarrott of the New Mexico State Police initiated a traffic stop on a white Chevrolet pickup, traveling eastbound on Interstate 10, near mile marker 102, outside Deming, New Mexico.
101.
Afternoon, sir. My name is Darian Jarrott. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark.
The stop appeared routine. Officer Jarrott approached the driver, later identified as Omar Felix Cueva, 39, and asked him to step out of the vehicle.
You know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right.
Cueva exited the driver's side holding an AR-15 style rifle. Almost immediately, he opened fire. Bodycam footage shows Officer Jarrott ducking and falling backward as shots ring out. Cueva runs around the rear of the truck, continuing to fire. Officer Jarrott is struck multiple times. As Cueva moves toward the passenger side of the vehicle, he fires again, point blank, striking Officer Jarrott in the back of the head. Officer Jarrott is killed at the scene. Moments later, a Homeland Security Investigations agent arrives and radios dispatch. An officer is down. A statewide alert is issued. Cueva flees eastbound on Interstate 10. Multiple agencies join the pursuit, including New Mexico State Police, Las Cruces Police Department, the Doña Ana County Sheriff's Office, and U.S. Border Patrol. Officers deploy tire deflation devices, but Cueva continues driving while exchanging gunfire with law enforcement. Near mile marker 140, officers successfully execute a pit maneuver, forcing the pickup to slow. Before the vehicle comes to a complete stop, Cueva exits, still armed, and fires multiple rounds toward officers. Law enforcement returns fire. Cueva is struck multiple times and collapses. One officer is wounded and airlifted to a trauma center, later released with non-life-threatening injuries. Cueva is pronounced dead at the scene. Officer Darian Jarrott, a husband and father of 3, with a 4th child on the way, is laid to rest on February 12, 2021.
Darian's dream was to be in law enforcement.
A dream that started here.
We are gathered at the Lordsburg High School football field.
Where he once played in the community he once served.
And I greet all people we have seen lining the streets of Lordsburg to greet their beloved friend and neighbor. Yes, we are here to pay our respects to New Mexico State Police Officer Darian Jarrott.